The hidden desert city, an ancient marvel. Imagine a city rising from the desert, almost as if part of a fairy tale. This isn't just any city, it's the world's oldest skyscraper city, with a skyline dominated by towering mud brick buildings that reach up to 11 stories high. While modern skyscrapers are made of concrete and steel, this city, called Shibam, is over 2,000 years old and built entirely from mud. The question is, who built this city? Why were these buildings constructed so tall? And how did they achieve this remarkable feat 2 millennia ago? Welcome to Shibam, Yemen, a city often referred to as an archaeological wonder. This script dives deep into the fascinating history, architecture, and challenges of this ancient city, often compared to modern metropolises like Manhattan. Despite its age, Shibam possesses a unique charm that feels surprisingly modern. Covering an area of just 330 meters by 240 meters, Shibam's densely packed population of 7,000 lives in a city no larger than a typical modern apartment complex. However, its cultural and historical significance is immeasurable. A city of mud towers, Shibam's history dates back to the Roman Empire when locals began constructing tower houses from sun-dried mud bricks. Unlike surrounding regions that also used mud for building, Shibam stands out for the sheer height of its buildings. These towers were not only a testament to architectural ingenuity, but also a response to the city's unique environment and challenges. Situated in the Hadramaut Valley, Shibam is part of a desert landscape where water is scarce. Yet, the valley's geological features provided a lifeline: wadis, or dry riverbeds, which occasionally fill with water during rare rains. This water, stored for drinking and agriculture, made Shibam a sustainable settlement amidst the harsh desert. Strategic location and trade: the availability of water turned Shibam into a crucial stop on ancient trade routes between India and Africa, facilitating the exchange of spices and incense. References to Shibam can even be found in ancient Greek texts, highlighting its prominence. Over centuries, the city became a hub for different empires and kingdoms, but for European explorers, it remained a mystery until the late 19th century. When Western travelers first encountered Shibam in 1893, they were astonished. From a distance, the city looked like a mountain or a rock formation. Up close, it revealed itself as a cluster of nearly 500 multi-story houses in the middle of a valley, an unparalleled sight that earned it comparisons to Chicago, home to some of the earliest steel skyscrapers. Building high in the desert, constructing these towering structures in the middle of a desert was no easy feat. The climate often exceeds 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and the landscape is barren, offering little in terms of resources. The locals, however, ingeniously used mud, a readily available material, to create bricks. These bricks, sun-dried and hardened, were capable of lasting up to 300 years. The foundations of Shibam's buildings are made of stone to withstand the weight of the tall structures. The walls taper as they rise. The base walls are up to a meter thick, while the upper walls are much thinner, around 30 centimeters. This design ensures stability while reducing the weight. After laying the bricks, the walls are coated with a plaster made of mud and straw, which insulates against the desert's intense heat. To further adapt to the climate, the upper floors of the buildings are covered with a white lime plaster. This not only waterproofs the walls but also reflects sunlight, keeping the interiors cool. The narrow spacing between buildings also minimizes direct sunlight on the walls, reducing heat absorption. A vertical city in a region with ample open land. Why did Shibam's residents choose to build vertically? The answer lies in history and geography. The Hadramaut Valley has been a frequent target of invaders. Building houses close together created a natural defensive barrier. The interconnected walls of the buildings served as the city's fortifications. Additionally, limited space forced the city to grow upward rather than outward. Devastating floods in 1298 and 1532 reshaped the city's layout, leaving it perched on a smaller piece of land. This confined area necessitated the construction of tall buildings, resulting in the iconic skyline we see today. Daily life in Shibam is intricately tied to the design of its buildings. Each floor has a specific function. The ground floor serves as storage or houses shops. The first floor is reserved for livestock, while the second floor is for men and guests. The third floor contains the family's living quarters and kitchens, and the uppermost floors are used for sleeping. Despite the absence of modern elevators, the residents manage their daily routines with remarkable resilience. They climb up and down multiple stories daily, often treating it as a form of exercise. Heavy items like refrigerators and air conditioning units are hauled to upper floors using ropes and pulleys. The wooden doors of Shibam's buildings are another example of the city's artistry. Crafted from high-quality wood, they feature intricate designs, reflecting the residents' pride in their homes. Similarly, the lime-plastered upper sections of the buildings serve as a status symbol, as lime was historically expensive and reserved for the most important structures, like mosques. Challenges and resilience. While Shibam has stood for centuries, it faces significant threats today. Natural disasters, such as cyclones and floods, have damaged parts of the city. In 2008, a severe cyclone caused extensive flooding, destroying some buildings and claiming lives. However, Shibam's tall structures prevented even greater losses by keeping residents above the rising waters. The ongoing conflict in Yemen has also taken a toll on Shibam. Economic instability and inflation have made it difficult for residents to maintain their homes. The city, once a popular tourist destination, has suffered greatly due to the lack of visitors. The 2009 terrorist attack, which killed 4 South Koreans and their guide, further deterred tourism, depriving many families of their primary income source. A living legacy. Despite these challenges, the people of Shibam remain deeply connected to their city. They take immense pride in their heritage, preserving traditional building techniques and maintaining their community's unique way of life. Families often share homes, with multiple generations living under one roof. In some cases, buildings are interconnected on the 3rd or 4th floors, allowing elderly residents to move between homes without descending to the ground. This close-knit community supports one another in times of need. If one family faces hardship, others step in to help, knowing that the favor will one day be returned. Such solidarity is vital in a region marked by harsh conditions and limited resources. Conclusion: Shibam is more than a city. It is a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. Its residents have adapted to a challenging environment, creating a vertical city that defies the odds. While modern materials like concrete and steel are available today, the people of Shibam continue to honor their ancestors' legacy by building with mud and preserving their cultural traditions. This ancient city is a reminder that even in the most inhospitable regions, human creativity and determination can create something extraordinary. Shibam may face an uncertain future, but its history and spirit remain an inspiration to the world.